What's up guys, Vile Self, bringing you some Resogun gameplay here. I don't play this game too often, I'm still a bit of a noob at it, but have a few pretty good runs, so I thought I'd upload one of them. But hope you guys like the gameplay. It's not Call of Duty, but it is still pretty entertaining, lots of explosions, lots of shooting, and that's what we like in video games, right? So anyways, yesterday the VGX Awards took place, and yes, we all know it was pretty crappy, it was quite a bomb. But there were some highlights. You know, they did show some pretty awesome gameplay for some new games, and you know, saw some new trailers for stuff we haven't seen before, and it definitely got me excited about a few different things. So I'm going to talk about that. I'll just get right to it. First and foremost, the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. It's coming out in January for next-gen consoles, PS4 and Xbox One. It's being remade to suit the specs for the next-gen console, so we're going to have basically the same types of graphics and physics that the PC version had. And you know what? I got Tomb Raider, I played it, I beat it a couple times, and I really liked that game, man. I thought it was a solid playthrough. You know, I think it'll be worth getting it again and playing it with the next-gen graphics, and it also comes pre-packaged with all the DLC and, you know, all the extra bells and whistles that you could have bought after the game launched last time. So I think that's going to be pretty cool, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. I still have, I think I have 1 or 2 trophies I got to get left to platinum that game. I probably should have done that on the PS3, but I kind of put it aside and didn't actually finish it. So this would be a good chance for me to finish that game and get that platinum trophy. Next game that really impressed me was Dying Light. This is you know, one of those zombie games that just stands out as unique. It doesn't blend in with all the other zombie games that are out there. It's unique because it's got this parkour type of gameplay to it, where you're jumping up on roofs and, you know, using zombies as springboards and jumping up on this and that, and it looks really cool. Plus, it's got this dynamic thing where, you know, the zombies are crazy during the day, but at nighttime they turn into these like vicious, ferocious beast kind of you know, maniacs. It just looks like a lot of fun, and it runs in 1080p on the PS4. The graphics look amazing, so what more can you ask for? Game looks awesome. I can't wait for that game to come out. Next on the list, The Division. Everybody is excited about this game. It's a Tom Clancy game. You know, I'm not a huge fan of Tom Clancy material, but The Division does look amazing. The graphics are the most highly detailed graphics I've probably ever seen. They did show a small clip of this one map, and it was kind of panning the camera around, and they showed a fire extinguisher hanging on the wall, and just the label on the fire extinguisher, you can see everything written on there. It's like, wow, attention to detail is crazy. The bullet effects and the real-time physics and stuff that happen are just uncanny. They showed examples of guys shooting through a sign, and the sunlight was shining through the holes, and, you know, shooting up a car, and the bullets are going exactly where you shoot, and the car's responding, and the bullet damage is the exact same as how you're shooting it, and oh my god, it just looks so realistic. I couldn't even believe it. The daytime and nighttime effects are so lifelike that you'd believe you're actually in a real world. Anyways, that game looks amazing. They're going to intertwine the single player with the multiplayer, which a lot of games are doing now. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see more from The Division. Last but not least, The Witcher 3. I didn't play any of the other Witcher games. I don't know much about them at all, but this game looks sick. I can't deny that. It reminds me of Skyrim, obviously. It looks a lot like Skyrim, but it's bigger and obviously better looking. The graphics look insane. Like, you see some of the cutscenes. I don't know if they're gameplay or cutscenes, but either way, they look amazing. Like, the way the guy's wearing like some fur around his shoulders, and it's kind of rustling in the wind, or with it, you know, it just looks so lifelike. The mythical creatures look awesome. I've seen a few different bits of gameplay where there's like some crazy ass creatures, and you know, they just look awesome. Reminds me of the whole God of War kind of thing, where they have, like, you know, the Greek mythology type of creatures like the centaurs and the cyclopses and all that kind of stuff. It's not exactly like that, but I'm totally into that kind of stuff. So The Witcher 3 is probably going to be a game that I'm definitely going to pick up. I said probably, then definitely. It doesn't make much sense. But anyways, I'm going to get The Witcher 3. You know, the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to dedicate a lot of time to it, because there's a lot of stuff, obviously, that I want to play. So I think this is a game my girlfriend might dig. She was definitely into Skyrim. She plays Skyrim, you know, a lot. So might be something that we can both enjoy. You never know. The combat system in The Witcher 3 as well also looks pretty awesome. So yeah, the VGXs were, you know, pretty disappointing when it came to, you know, the hosting and the performances and even the awards. There was a lot of bickering going on about that. But we did get to see some pretty cool gameplay. We did get to see some pretty cool trailers for stuff we haven't seen before. I'm still on the fence about Titanfall. Like, I know I don't even have an Xbox One, but I'm trying to, I'm trying to buy into the hype here. Like, I really don't see what this game has to offer that's so great looking. It basically looks like a Call of Duty with mechs, which, you know what? There's so many people that just hate Call of Duty right now that I don't know how they could be excited for Titanfall. It might look good in the trailers, but to me, it looks like one of those games that once you start playing it, and once you're on the receiving end of getting your ass whooped by these mechs, then you're going to start realizing that this game's not that fun at all. That's just my opinion. In my opinion, completely sucks sometimes, so please just take it with a grain of salt. But anyways, guys, this gameplay is coming to an end in a minute or so. I'm just murking this last boss here. He's not the last boss, but I thought this was a pretty good gameplay. I got over 6 million points. Which for me is pretty good on this game. I think I'm probably playing on the easiest difficulty too. I'm not like I said, I'm not the greatest at this game. But one thing I love about Resogun is the intense explosive action that you get at the very end of a level once you beat it. Like right here, it's just slow-mo, all these particles, bam, bam, bam. Great game to get, guys. If you guys have a PS4, I definitely recommend you download Resogun. It's completely free with the PlayStation Plus. You don't need to pay anything. It's free. The game runs silky smooth, 1080p, 60 frames a second. There's not a single frame rate drop, and you get a whole bunch of shit happening on the screen at once. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Leave a comment below. Tell me what games you're excited for next gen, Xbox One or PS4, doesn't matter. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. Vile Self out.